Free to Succeed, Season 2 Raid Shadow Legends. Outside Coffee Edition. World Coffee Edition. Nero Edition. Nero Surgery Edition. We went and dropped him off this morning at the vet. So we can call back in about 4.5 hours and find out how everything went. So we're hoping for good news on that one. A little nerve-wracking. Little bit of a nerve-wracking day, but needs doing, so hopefully it all goes well. And yeah, we're just doing our thing. We're gonna try a little Hydra today. The issue is, so I've already tried to record an episode this morning, but I just ran out of time. The guy that came to cut the grass came a little early, so I cut my recording short, and then it was getting him, sorted and done and out of here, and then getting Nero ready, and then taking him up and dropping him off. So I just wasn't able to get the video done. So we've dabbled a little bit this morning. I've been trying it on Nightmare. The problem is that this rotation for Nightmare, I really struggled to get the Force Head of Decay under control, because all of my, like, I've got Wixwell that can provoke him fairly reliably, right? Like, that's going to go well. But I don't have reliable block buffers for him. All of my good block buffers are magic. So I can't really land it reliably. And if I don't land it and Poison Cloud goes up, we begin to struggle, right? So this is kind of a tough rotation to get him going. Now Calamitus does have a block buffs on his first form A2. That's reliable, right? But I need him in second form to really get the most out of him for Hydra, right? So it's kind of tricky, and I've thought, like, maybe I just transform a little late, but I still run into the same issue where it's like, eventually that's going to be a problem that I don't get block buffs up on him. So sort of a tricky one. This was a team I was thinking about trying as well, where it's like, maybe, yeah, it's tricky. It's kind of a tricky rotation for us. So we might not be able to do Nightmare on this one. So we might have to drop down and do Brutal and see how it goes. I tried a couple of quick battles too, just to kind of test a theory. And I was correct in that it was not going to go well. Because it'll do this thing where, like, I'll do a quick battle and get like 3 million, and then I'll manual it, and I'll do what I've set everybody's AI to do. Like, I won't do the fight any differently than the AI is programmed to do the fight. And like last rotation, I did a quick battle, and they got like 6 million. So then I went in and did it manually again, by the book, exactly how I have them set up. And at like 45 million, I finally just hit auto, and they did like 67 million. And it's like, well, I didn't do anything different. But it's probably just a matter of getting the better RNG and getting the block buffs and all that. So again, kind of tricky. Let's pick our poison real quick, and then we'll mess around. There's been a sneeze sitting like right here for about 50 seconds, and I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting real sick of it. All right. Would you rather be required to squeeze the ass of every person you hug, or only be attracted to people who think you're ugly? So, like, my initial, before I give any consideration to it, is obviously only be attracted to people who think I'm ugly, because I'm not putting my hands on somebody that hasn't invited me to put my hands on them. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. I'm hyper conscious of that. So that can't happen. But then I think, well, I could just refuse hugs from anyone whose ass I wouldn't squeeze. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be weird to never hug my mom. I don't really want to squeeze my mom's ass. You know what I mean? I guess it's not that big of a deal, but it's also, it would feel very strange. So yeah, I could take that option and just not hug people. I'm not a huge hugger anyway. Like, you know what I mean? I like a good hug. It's fine. But like, I'm not like I don't hug everybody I meet. You know what I mean? And like guy friends, I don't care. You know what I mean? I do that sometimes anyway. So that's not a big deal. But like sometimes I meet George's friends and they want to come in for a hug, and it's like that. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? But I could just be like, just a handshake. Only be attracted to people who think you're ugly is like, I mean, I feel like most of us have lived through that phase at some point in our life. It blows, but like, whatever. I mean, I guess that would mean Georgia has to think I'm ugly, or I have to not be attracted to her, which is kind of a lose-lose, I guess. I guess I take the hug one, and I just don't accept hugs from anybody whose ass I don't want to squeeze. That's probably the way to go, honestly. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. All right, so we've dropped down to brutal, if I'm not mistaken, right? But we're gonna try it on brutal. I don't think I can quite. Sometimes I can. I've one keyed nightmare a few times. It can be done, but I think this rotation is particularly tough for me because I struggle with a force head of decay. When it's spirit, we're in business because I can bring seeker and it's no problem. But I feel like I just need. I mean, I guess alternatively too. The thing about bringing him into this fight is there's only one force unit. There's 3 units that he's likely to weak hit. It's not unlikely that we end up in a situation where he does not have a lot of targets. And like if we end up in a situation where it's these 3 and mischief, like so maybe I don't bring him in this one. Maybe I bring Thor. The issue with that is Calamitus is wearing Thor's relic, so I could swap them back. I mean, I could bring Wallmaster, I guess, and hope I get the block buffs. You know what I mean? I guess that's something we could try. So, like, if we drop you and put you in, I think Lydia's got enough accuracy for brutal. She's like right on the cusp for nightmare, so it's like a flip of the coin if she's going to land her debuffs on nightmare. But brutal, we should be good. I've got some buff strip here if I need it. I've got some ally attack. I've got a lot of good stuff going on there. We've got decent support. Not a lot of heals. We might struggle without the heals. But we don't have to accept the result either, you know what I mean? So let's give this a go and see how we do. Now I think historically I can put off her A2 for 1 turn. And that'll prevent me from ending up in a situation where I'm provoked when I need to try to provoke here again. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that off for 1 turn. We'll go ahead and do this. We'll get the provoke. Now we can I think I'll do this first and then I'll try to extend everything. And I want to go after... I don't guess I really need to go after Decay because I can keep Decay provoked. I really need you out of here. Poison Cloud is what's really going to be a problem. So I think I'm going to go after you. No block buffs. Man, that is just so unfortunate. So I then have to do this. I have to get block buffs up. I could not let Poison Cloud go up on Decay. Now I can protect us from the provoke. I'm going to save this. So I'll just hit provoke. Now I'll extend everything. We're protected from that. I'll do that. And then now I can transform. And slang and bang. I think. Now we might be cooking. Now we might be in business here. We're good there, so I guess I could do this now. Get a little shield up. And then do I want to stay in this form? I feel like maybe. I have ally attack here. I have buff extension and stuff. That's going to really help out with the block buffs situation. I think I might keep her in her first form here. I might only swap if like I end up in a situation where things go south and I need to strip some buffs or something. We'll do this. Nice. Now we'll do this. Man, that's a good hit. That's a pretty good hit right there. And then I see no reason not to just refresh this. We're about to take a hit from him, but I think we're fairly protected here. I'm going to get the provoke up. And yeah, we'll get to extend and all that stuff next turn. Fine, not a big deal. This is looking good. This is looking like this is shaping up to be a pretty nice run. Let's go ahead and this is just in time. Yeah. Let's go for you. We're good, so we can just A1. Provoke's already up. There's not many shields up. I guess we'll just refresh the attack down. And then do I want to extend now or do I want to wait and extend next turn? I think I'm probably going to extend next turn. And it might not be a bad idea. We're fairly well protected, so I'm not super scared of Wrath. Mischief is struggling to take any buffs off my Elva, but we end up in a situation where that could happen. Now, block buffs is there, it's fine, but like, who's the biggest problem for me here? I think the only real thing I'm concerned about is Poison Cloud going up. I feel like I have the rest of it under control, so let's go ahead. And drop you. Or get you ready to be dropped anyway. Oh, the extra turn. Huge. Huge. Yeah, they got stripped, but like, whatever. I might should have saved that. Actually, oh man, if Lydia had the A2 ready, that would be so nice. That would be so nice. Just immediately get that defense down back up. All right. We don't need to provoke, so we can do this. I'll throw it on you, because why not? Man, I really want that defense down. They're up for 2 turns. I'm going to save the A2. I'd like to get a big hit with the defense downs up, I think. Let's just do that for now. This kind of ignores. There's no hex. Yeah, let's just go ahead and throw that out. Why not? And then now we'll throw this up. And then now we get a nice hit next turn with Wallmaster. There we go. Might as well throw that up. And do I just go after somebody? Let's go after you. Why did you get to come back? Your turn meter wasn't full, was it? Okay, this is tricky. This could be kind of a problem for us here. I'm going to go ahead and do this now so that next turn I'm able to still do my big hit. Do I want to do this yet? Yeah, sure. And I reckon I'll extend them. Why not? What do we need for brutal? 29 something? Get block buffs up, nice. Now, do we need A2 right now? I don't think we do. I don't think so. So we got a Wrath over there, that's fine. Might as well take the damage. Took a big chunk out of Torment too. Torment is going to be kind of annoying. Torment could be a little bit of a problem for us. Let's yeah, let's go ahead. All right, no decay. Interesting. And we've got 3 heads up that we can't damage. I thought they changed that. I thought there was something different about that. I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and get these up. Although it might... Will I get another turn before this head? I don't know. I almost want to throw up block buffs now. Because I don't remember where Wallmaster's at. And I really don't want Mischief. Although if I try to target Mischief, it might not work. So I guess let's do this for now. And hope we get an AoE soon. I'm just going to do it. The quicker we get Torment out of here, the better. Does this stop fear as well? He wasn't under veil, was he? All right, I'm gonna try to put block buffs up on you. It didn't work. Of course, we had Torment. Get out of here, dude. Be bullshitting me. All right, let's do it. I'm assuming we have a cleanse coming from... Our Lady soon. All right, let's extend everything. Yep, cleanse it up. All right, we're looking pretty good here. I think we're getting into territory we could auto, but I almost want to just manual the whole thing and see how far we can actually take this. Boy, that's a big hit, dude. That boy out here hitting. All right, so Torment's going down, which is very nice for us. I'm gonna miss out. I'm not missing out on anybody super important though, and I still get the buffs up. So let's. Should I go after you now and just trigger the hit while everybody's got shield and a bunch of protection up? That's probably the way to go. I think that's probably the way to go. Yeah, I think that was the move. And then now I can do this. All right, well, he's about to get eaten, which is annoying. But, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, you know? You didn't land the defense down on the main one we needed you to land it on, Lydia. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, lady? I don't know, why not? You better land that block buffs, thank you. Pissing me off. Nice. Oh, because we have Hex, we can target. That's going to take some getting used to. That is not a mechanic that I've paid a lot of attention to. All right, I'm not going to... I mean, I guess I wouldn't hate extending those debuffs. I don't have a lot of buffs to extend. But, like, he's about to shed a few. But I reckon we'll get him back up. Let's save it. Let's save the extend for now. Should have a cleanse, so we can start loading up on buffs again. Mischief needs to leave me the hell alone, though. I know that. I know that much. Another head of torment. I need to get an A2 from Wallmaster. Stat. I need you to go after her. So let's try to get more buffs on her. Oh, you piece of shit. Do you decrease the duration of buffs? Yeah, I probably need to do that. I don't want to do this now, but it needs to be done. I got to get rid of those buffs before they get spread. Since Wallmaster is apparently never going to get a turn. Fucking jerk. Okay. So we're safe from the spread. We're obviously going to one key this. See, I feel like this would have worked on... I think we just can't take the hits. I think my gear quality isn't quite there to take the hits on Nightmare. I think it's another instance of like... We've got a lot of protection. Let's just try to do a bunch of damage here. Attack downs are already up. So I guess there's no reason. Let's just do that and take the hit. Cleanse next turn. Wrath will be down by then, I think. Can we refresh that block buffs? Nice. Well, that sucks. Dude, he's so cool. Calamitus is so cool, dude. Nice. Now we get a cleanse. I think Lydia might have an A2 ready for us. Dadgummit. Do I not have her skilled up? Is she not skilled up? 3 turns. Man, I don't feel like 3 turns. That don't feel like 3 turns, man. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Fuck it. I'll take a fear. Dropped Mischief, that's nice. 7 turns, Wixwell's getting eaten. Hopefully, then, we don't have a situation where we get a Head of Decay pop up. Because then that's going to get a little tricky for us. Did she just fucking fear on her A2? We finally had it available and she feared. Like an absolute piece of garbage. And it went on cooldown. Son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. oh, man. That is annoying. Let's go here. I think we'll do more damage if we go here. Man, he's such a monster. It's crazy. Right. So we've got a Head of Decay up. Can we get him down in 7 turns? I would like to go ahead and just put block buffs on him, if I can. So, you know, why would we have then? You know what I'm saying? Man, 405,000 on an A1. That is crazy. I mean, I feel like an A2's wasted right now. I feel like an A2's just wasted right now. They're coming right back. He's already got defense down. All right. Susie Poison Cloud back in the game. So we need a good A2 from Lawmaster, which I think we have. And Mischief. You on it today. You on that bullshit today, dude. I would really like to extend when block buffs is up. But we have a lot of buffs up right now. Let's go ahead and take it. Let's go ahead and do it. And then I need block buffs on everybody. Oh, you got the attack down and not the block buffs. This is gonna be tricky. You have to land it, Lydia. You have to land it. Thank you. Huge. Huge if true. Oh wait, we need to provoke. Nope. No poison cloud for you, idiot. You stupid, dumb idiot. You actually thought you were going to put it up, too. I can tell. I can tell you're surprised it didn't go up. You're so stupid. And we can afford to do this now. Might as well do that. I mean, it's looking like we're in real good shape. Refresh that block buffs. Nice. Clutch. Uh-oh. That's bad. That is not good for us. That is bad. That is bad. Okay. Okay, what's the move here? What's the move? There's no point in extending because there is going to be a cleanse. I think maybe what I need to do is... I mean, we could go for decay. I don't think I'm going to drop decay, though. But maybe I can get close enough. I think I have to go for decay. We got a while till Poison Cloud's back. I'm going to go after decay here. Because I feel pretty confident that we can still get this back in 4 turns. Man, we're just losing we got so many nice debuffs up right now. Man, that is just so painful to watch. I don't guess I really care about this. Just do that. Oh, God. Now I guess I have to do that. Oh, did we weak hit? Man, isn't that crazy that like the whole it's like the whole run can fall apart because one head gets 1 turn. Isn't that wild, man? I think we're in trouble. We're in trouble here. This is not good. This is not good for us. Yep. Because now I can't land a hex and I can't do any of that shit. I think I have to try to strip these buffs. Yeah, give me them. Let me get them about you. Give me my dude back. No cleanse for a minute, so we're okay there. We might recover from this. That's not going to do me any good. Neither one of these are going to do me any good, so I guess I might as well just take the AoE hit. Now's a great time for an A2 from Sis. Yeah. Yeah. And then no real reason to provoke here, so I guess I'll just throw up some shields. Might as well throw that up for the hell of it. Now we'll switch back. And I think we'll just do a big extend. And... go after you. Yeah, you sit there and be stunned for a minute like an idiot. You look so stupid when you're stunned. You should feel so self-conscious about the way you look when you're stunned. You look like such an idiot. And everybody sees it and everybody knows it. And they're going to think about it forever. No one's ever going to forget how stupid you look when you're stunned. So just remember that at 3 a.m. I don't even remember what my record is on Brutal. I know I've done well over 100. I've done well over 100 million. I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm thinking I might just hit auto and see. Just see how they do, you know what I mean? I think I'm going to save this A2 because we're about to drop a couple heads. Nope. Nope. No poison cloud free. Oh, bullshit. Since when? She's resisted him every time. Since when? It's fine. I'll just refresh him, stupid. You couldn't have him anyway. You wouldn't know what to do with all them buffs. You wouldn't have any idea what to do with all those buffs. I kind of want to save this too. But But I'll have another AoE here, and Lydia's about to go. So maybe it's better if I drop them, and then Lydia can put up my defense down, and then I can still do a pretty decent hit. Oh, you motherfucker of all motherfuckers. Give him back right now. King motherfucker over here. Playing games with me. I don't care about you being alive at all. You are of literally zero concern to me. I could not be less threatened by you. You feel me? Sure, why not? Boom! That wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I think maybe it's time to auto. And we'll just check back at the end of the run. So that's what we'll do. I'm going to hit auto, and we'll check back in and see what our final score ended up being. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, we're back at the end of the run. It went pretty well. 123 million. Nothing to shake a stick at, I don't reckon. I don't know if that's our best. I wish I could remember what our best damage ever on Brutal was, but that's up there. I mean, that's pretty nice. 42 million out of Calamitus, and again, he's not done. I've got gear to level up, and over the course of this many turns, I reckon that would change substantially the amount of damage that he's able to do. It's a pretty good team, I think for this rotation as well. Once I get the gear scaled up a little bit, we might be able to do this on Nightmare. So yeah, pretty neat. I might mess around with the AI too and see if I can get him to pull this off on auto as well, so we don't have to manual it. But yeah, pretty good. 42 million ain't too bad, man. Ain't too bad. Again, especially considering we haven't leveled up all his gear yet. Hey, make a new one. Make a new one. Make some new skins, all right? Do me a favor and make some new ones. So now we need to farm Iron Twins for a few days to get through this mission. And we're doing it, man. We're closing in on being done with the second round of the Marius missions. I mean, it's still gonna be a long time before we get him, I imagine, but like we're making progress, which feels good. I'm at 76 frags on Embrace, which is pretty neat. And I think it's resetting soon. Yeah, we're getting some more frags tonight, which is nice. I mean, hopefully. So far, the chests have been decent to me. So, yeah, I'll, like I said, once we get the Artifact Enhancement event live for the Fusion, we'll come in and max all his gear. And, I mean, I might consider re-rolling some of this. For the purple stars, I mean, to try to, you know, maybe I can double up on crit damage here. Maybe I can get attack here and see if we can't scale him up a little bit more and get like a real nice, make this a really nice 6-piece Merciless. So, yeah, pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So we're going to continue the grind. And I reckon, again, when he's fully complete, we'll do kind of another round of showcasing what he's capable of. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked, man. Pretty exciting to have a mythical in the account, and I'm really getting a kick out of him. He's been really fun. I think maybe that there was some residual lack of excitement in the community for him because I guess he didn't used to be good, but then he got buffed a couple of months ago apparently. I like him a lot now. I think he's a lot of fun, and I think he's going to be really handy for me in Arena, as well as, I mean, obviously fantastic for Hydra. It's going to be nice for Scarab in Curse City perhaps, and I might try him out with the other one where he does the crown. Does more damage based on the amount of debuffs he's placed, right? Because then he just gets he'll stack this up real quick, and then he'll just do 30% more damage for like the course of a really long fight. And I feel like, I don't know if that's better. We also lose a lot of crit damage by losing this, which is unfortunate. but it might be worth the test. Might be worth the test. So we'll mess around with him a little bit, but yeah, pretty good stuff, man. I guess that'll do it for today. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, do my Doom Tower, grind up some food or something, and keep getting ready for this fusion. So that's it. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll see y'all later.